speech is going to be in English. So I hope everyone is ready, because I still can see you walking around. Please sit down. Instead of telling you about time management, I'm going to tell you a story today. So is everyone ready to listen to the story? Okay, so sit back, relax. It's a very short and simple story, yeah? Okay, before I forget, before I start, all right, there is a quiz at the end of the story. There is a quiz at the end of the story. If you get it right, okay, you come here, I'm at the office, you answer the question and you get money. All right, only, okay. All right, are you ready? Please be ready to listen to the story here. This story is very important for the next 3 weeks to come, because today is the last day of school. You're going for school holiday. So this story is very, very important for you. Okay, let me start. The title of the story is The Rock, Pebble, and Sand Story. I repeat, Rock, Pebble, and Sand Story. Rock ialah batu, pebble tu batu lebih kecil, dan sand ialah pasir. So rock, pebble, and sand. Okay, listen. All right, one day, a teacher came into the class and he took out a big bottle, a jar, all right, bottle kosong, a big jar, and put it on the table. All right, then he asked his students, is the bottle empty or full? So obviously, the students said the bottle is empty. Then he took out a pack of rock. He put it inside the jar, and then he filled the jar up. Then he asked the students, is the jar full or empty? Okay. Right. So the students say the jar is full. Okay. Then he took out a bag of pebbles. He put inside the jar, and then he shook the jar, and the pebbles dispersed between the stones, the rock. Okay, then he asked the students, is the jar full or empty? So the students say, it is quite full. All right, and then he took out a bag of sand. He put it in the jar again. This time, he shook the jar hard. And then he asked the students, is the jar now full or empty? The students said it is completely full. All right, that is the story here. Okay, so rock, pebble, and sand story. So inside the jar, we have rock, pebble, and sand. Okay, now comes the question, the quiz. Siapa yang boleh jawab? 5 pelajar ya. Alright, saya tengah tunggu dengan duit dah. Okay, so apa kaitan? Alright, what is the rock, pebble, and sand represents? Saya ulang, apa rock, pebble, and sand represents? Okay, cepat. I'm in the office now. The rock represents what? The pebble represents what? And the sand represents what? Something to do with time, something to do with priority. Anybody? Nobody comes? I'm going to take the money and spend it on my own. Okay? Anyone? I repeat, the jar was filled with rock, pebble, and sand. So what does the rock, pebble, and sand represent? Kamu, tiada canpu dengan. Tiada canpu dengan. Hurry up, guys. We don't have much time. Something to do with time management. Something to do with time. So what does the rock? He put the rock first inside the jar, then he put the pebble, then he put the sand. So what does it represent? Think. I have money in my hand to give it to you. If you come here and tell me the wrong answer, still you get money. So anybody who wants the money, please come here. Okay, give you 1 minute, huh? What does the rock, pebble, and sand represent? Yes, come. Okay, I have a student here. What does it represent? Right. Something like that, huh? Okay, right, very good. Well done. So already we have one student. Another one here. Somebody wants money nowadays, huh? Again, what does the rock, pebble, and sand? Apa kaitan batu besar tu, batu kecil dengan sand, dengan time management, pengurusan masa? Itu soalan pertama. Jawapan salah atau betul dapat duit. Anyone else coming? Okay. Are you coming? All right, hurry up. What does it represent? Say something. Say something. What does the pebble rock represent? Fine. You have to say something for me to give the money. Think. Take up to that. Ah, yeah, tell. Yes, yes, Masa. Ah, okay, that's all. For the rock and pebble. Okay? What about you?
Yes, my
So what is your idea?
I the one that
Okay, all right. What about you?
We can run time correctly.
Collecting what?
Correctly.
Correcting. Okay. All right. Okay, two more students. No. I have two more students, guys.
thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Understand the story.
Yeah.
Okay, I have money for two more students. Nobody comes? Okay, all right. So I'm going to keep the money. Okay, I'm going to tell you what does it represent. Listen carefully here. All right. The rock represents, all right, the important things in life. So right now, what is the most important thing in life is your studies. So that is the most important thing. So you put that first. Second is the pebble. Pebble is the lesser important things like friends, all right, hobbies. Okay, so you spend lesser time for that. And the sand is things that you don't have to spend much time. is not important at all. For example, handphones, watching television, okay, what else? Going out with your friends, okay, playing online games, these are things that are not important. So you must know what is your priority. Yang mana paling penting. So if you have 5 hours, 3 hours must be spent for the rock, which is your studies, 1 hour for the pebble, and 1 hour for the sand. That's time management. What happens if you put the sand first in the jar? Or you put the pebble first in the jar? You cannot put the rock. Okay? So time management is you must spend the most time for the things that are the most important. Okay? If you spend time for things that are less important, you will not have time for the most important thing in life. So these 3 weeks, especially the form 5, right? Please make sure, ask yourself, are you going to put the rock, the pebble, or the sand in your jar? How many hours are you going to spend studying? If you spend more time studying, right, okay, you will be better in your studies. But if you spend more time playing games or going out with your friends, then the most important thing that is studying will be left out. So ask yourself, what are you going to choose? Okay? We all have 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week, 52 weeks in a year. Alright? We all are given the same time. Okay? Right? So you have to use them, okay, wisely, and how you use them very much depends on you. Right, guys? Okay, so again, I'm telling you, right? So choose wisely. Do not put pebbles and sand in your time. Alright? Put more rock. Okay? Spend more time in studying. Alright? Lesson time. I'm not telling you not to spend time for friends or watching television or so on, but more time for studies. Alright? And lesser time for lesser time for games and watching television and all right. That's all for today. I hope you stay safe. All right, take care. Happy holidays all. All right, see you soon.